Without a doubt, one of the biggest setbacks for brand owners has to be the packaging process. But in just the past couple of years, a lot has changed, and honestly completely disrupted the space. I'm Jason, the founder and CEO of Paking, a custom packaging company, and I'll show you how to easily bring your ideas and designs to life, saving you time, headache, and a lot of money in the process. We'll be breaking down what we offer when it comes to cosmetic packaging and why packaging is becoming more and more important than ever. So let's be real, packaging is one of the most confusing, stressful parts of launching or scaling a product, especially in the cosmetic space. You've got the product, the vision, the audience, but it gets messy when finding packaging that functions well, fits your brand, and actually gets produced on time. For most brand owners, packaging isn't just a container. It's the first impression. It's how you communicate luxury, sustainability, trust, or innovation without even saying a word. First, there's option overload. There are hundreds, if not thousands, of bottles, jars, pumps, sprayers, materials, finishes, and printing styles to choose from. And unless you've done this before, it's hard to know what actually works for your product, your budget, and your timeline. Then there's the issue of communication. Many packaging suppliers, especially overseas, speak in jargon, a different language, lack transparency, or simply don't understand your brand vision. That leads to delays, missed expectations, or worse, packaging that shows up and just doesn't feel right. On top of that, MOQ, minimum order quantities, lead times and customization limitations are rarely clear from the start. You might think you're getting flexibility, only to find out later that your favorite bottle design isn't available in your quantity or can't be customized the way you imagined, and that kind of surprise is expensive. We've seen this story play out too many times, so that's why we built our process around clarity, simplicity, and a hands-on approach. We help you avoid the chaos and instead guide you toward packaging that makes sense visually, financially, and logistically. Because when packaging works the way it should, it stops being a headache and starts becoming one of your biggest brand assets. In cosmetics, people really do judge the book by its cover. Before they feel your formula or read your ingredients, they see your packaging. Think about it, when someone picks up a serum, lotion, or lip gloss, the bottle tells them a lot. A sleek, frosted glass dropper feels premium. A colorful jar with bold labeling screams fun and trendy. Even the way a pump feels when pressed can say something about your brand. But packaging isn't just for looks though. It also affects how the product performs. Airless bottles help keep ingredients fresh. Droppers give customers control with serums or oils, and jars make it easy to scoop out thick creams. The design you pick matters for both the vibe and the function. Each design has its strengths, and the right one depends on what you're trying to do. That's why we pay close attention to both style and function. The outside should reflect your brand, but it also has to deliver the product in a way that makes sense for your customers. There are a lot of directions you can go, which is why the structure of the catalog helps keep things simple. We've helped brands go from looking meh to looking like they belong in Sephora. Whether you're going for luxury, eco-friendly, clinical, or whatever else you can think of, we've got options to match. And we'll walk you through it so you're not left guessing. When you first open the cosmetic catalog, it might feel like a lot, but it's actually super easy to follow once you get the layout. Everything's grouped by product type like bottles, jars, pumps, sprayers, and each section has clean visuals, model numbers, material info, and available sizes. There's no guesswork. You're not digging through a mess of options just to find one that fits your needs. Let's say you're launching a face serum. You jump straight to the bottle section where you'll see options like droppers, airless pumps, and classic round bottles. If you need a thick cream container, head to the jars, or if you need a fine mist sprayer, there's a section for that too. The catalog also highlights which items are better for certain finishes, like frosted glass, glossy pet, or soft touch coatings. So not only do you get to see the shape, you also get ideas for how the final version could look and feel. What's cool is that everything in the catalog is customizable. You're not stuck with one color or cap style. The idea is to start with a base model, then tweak it to match what you're going for, whether that be color, texture, labeling, decoration, basically everything. So instead of bouncing between random websites or digging through emails, this catalog becomes your launchpad. It gives you a clear starting point, no matter where you are in the process. And we don't have just one catalog. We have more on carton packaging, tin packaging, glass, and plastic pouches. We'll go over those in future videos. Now let's break down each section, starting with bottles. Bottles are the heart of most cosmetic packaging lines. Whether it's a serum, toner, facial oil, or setting spray, chances are it's going in a bottle. That's why this section of the catalog is so stacked. There's a wide variety of shapes and styles to choose from. Round bottles are the most classic, being clean, simple, and easy to label. They work well for almost any product and give a neat, balanced look. Square bottles feel a bit more modern and premium, and their flat faces also allow for stronger branding elements like labeling or bold type. Then there's the functional differences. Airless bottles are ideal for formulas that need extra protection, like natural or preservative-free products. They help prevent oxidation and extend shelf life, all while giving a clean, no-waste pump experience. Dropper bottles are perfect for precise application. They're a popular choice for facial serums, oils, and products that use smaller doses. Material plays a part too. Glass gives a sense of luxury and weight, while PET is lighter and more durable, which is great for shipping or travel-friendly products. Some bottles even come with optional matte finishes, metallic colors, or frosted effects to help dial in the look. Each option in the catalog is shown with its model number, volume range, and material details. This makes it easier to compare and start visualizing how your product could look on a shelf or in someone's hand. Once the right bottle is picked, the next step is pairing it with the right jar, especially for brands offering creams, balms, or masks. Jars are the go-to choice for thicker products like creams and balms. They're also where brands have a lot of freedom to show off their style. Whether you're aiming for clean and minimal or bold and high-end, the jar section in the catalog covers all the bases. The first thing to think about is shape. Some jars are short and wide, which give off a spa-like feel. Others are taller with sleek profiles, making them look more modern or clinical. There's several other options with different shapes, materials, and tops. These small design choices help send the right message about what's inside. Then there's the material. PT plastic jars are lightweight and durable, which are great for everyday use or products that need to travel. Acrylic jars offer that glass-like clarity, but without the weight or breakability. And of course, glass jars bring a real sense of luxury. They're heavier, more tactile, and work especially well for high-end creams or masks. Many of the jars also come in either single wall or double wall styles. Single wall jars are more basic, with just one layer of plastic or glass between the product and the outside. Double wall jars add a second outer layer, which can help protect the formula and also create a more premium look. They feel thicker and more solid in hand, which matters when someone's making a purchase decision based on feel. Each jar type in the catalog is shown with clear sizing, model number, and specifications. It's all laid out to help you find the right combo of look, feel, and function. After jars, it's all about the delivery systems with pumps, sprayers, and droppers that make using the product easy and satisfying. Once the jar or bottle is chosen, the next big decision is how the product comes out. That's where pumps and dispensers come in, and they can seriously affect both the user experience and the product's performance. In the catalog, you'll find a wide range of options. Lotion pumps are a classic, and they're ideal for moisturizers, cleansers, and hair products. They give a full, smooth pump and are easy to control. Some are lockable for travel or shipping, which adds a nice layer of convenience. Fine mist sprayers are another common pick, especially for toners or setting sprays. The quality of the spray matters a lot here. A soft, even mist feels luxurious, while a weak or uneven spray can feel cheap and frustrating. Our sprayers are always tested to deliver a consistent spray with every press. There are also specialty pumps made for serums and treatments. These usually dispense smaller amounts, which helps users control the dose, which are important for more expensive or concentrated formulas. Some have airless designs to protect sensitive ingredients, while others come with clear caps to show off the product inside. Even droppers get their own spotlight. These are used in glass bottles for things like oils and serums, and they add a touch of elegance while giving the user full control over how much product they apply. Each dispenser in the catalog is matched to a set of compatible bottles and jars for either airless and/or lotion options. That way, you're not left guessing what fits together. The idea is to make it easy to pair great design with great functionality right from the start. Now that we've covered the main packaging types, let's take a look at how to make them your own. Once you've picked the right bottle, jar, or pump, the next step is making it yours. This is where customization comes in, and honestly, it's one of the most exciting parts of the whole process. The catalog isn't just a menu of standard packaging, it's a starting point. Every item can be adjusted to fit your brand's look and feel, whether that means going bold, staying minimal, or building something totally unique. You can start with color. Most models come with full color options and options for glossy, matte, frosted, even transparent, or tinted. If you have a brand palette, chances are we can match it. Some clients go for soft nudes or whites for that clean skincare look. Others go with golds, blacks, or metallics for a premium feel. Decoration is where things get really dialed in. You've got silk screen printing for logos and text, hot stamping for metallic effects, and labeling options if you want something removable or limited edition. Each decoration style gives a different feel, from sleek and sharp, rich and layered, to simple and clear. There's also the option to add textures and coatings on the jars themselves or the box they come in, like soft touch finishes that feel smooth and high-end, or UV coatings that protect the design and add a slight shine. All these details work together to make your product stand out, not just on shelves but in the customer's hands. And because everything's handled through one point of contact, fact, the process stays clean and organized from design to delivery. Now that you've seen what's possible visually, let's go over a few of the most common questions people ask when they're about to place their first order. There are a few key questions almost every cosmetic brand brings up when they start working with us. To keep things easy, we make sure these answers are clear from the beginning. First up, minimum order quantities. Our current MOQ is 2,500 pieces. This gives us enough flexibility to offer a wide range of decoration and customization options while keeping production efficient. It also ensures you're working with packaging that's ready for scale, not just samples or test runs. Speaking of samples, yes, we do mock-ups. Once you've narrowed down a design, we can create a digital or physical sample with the decoration and materials you've chosen. That way, you get a real feel for the final product before placing a full order. It's one of the best ways to confirm you're making the right call. As for mixing and matching styles or components, we offer a lot of flexibility, but since compatibility depends on the specific models and finishes, the best place to get those details is through our website or a direct consultation, which we offer for free by clicking the link in the description. That way we can help you find the perfect match without guesswork. And of course, people want to know how long it takes. Timelines vary depending on how custom the project is. Stock packaging with light decoration can be turned around quicker, while full custom mold projects take longer. Either way, we'll give you a clear timeline before anything moves forward. We've streamlined the process so you can focus on your brand while we handle the details. Whether it's your first run or your next big launch, we're here to make the packaging side smooth, professional, and stress-free. The goal is to keep the process simple, transparent, and smooth because the last thing you need is more confusion when trying to grow your brand. If you're ready to take your packaging to the next level and finally get a partner who actually understands the space, head over to our website, linked in the description, and you'll find the full cosmetic catalog, more details on customization, and the option to request a free consultation. Whether you're refining a current product or launching something completely new, we've helped brands around the world bring their ideas to life. And if you're watching this, you're probably next. No fluff, no confusion, just packaging that looks great, works great, and helps your brand stand out in a crowded market. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Jason from Paking Duck, and I hope you have a good ducking day.